Hey guys, so today I'm going to be here with my WWDC predictions. Guys, if you don't know what the WWDC is, it is the Worldwide Developers Conference. And guys, really, it is where Apple usually, and that's their big event of the year. It's usually where they announce the iPhone, the next iPhone. They also usually announce a few other things. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my rundowns, my predictions. This is always fun to do, guys, because usually I'm pretty wrong. It's kind of funny to, as soon as it's over, I always like to come back and watch this video and go, no, that was wrong. But anyway, guys, so this is what I'm thinking. The first thing you're probably thinking, and the biggest thing, is the iPhone. Guys, I'm going to leave that towards the end. Everybody has heard about the iPhone. I'm sure you guys know most everything about it, so I will leave that to the end. I'll actually try to focus on some things that hopefully, I haven't heard a lot, and I think that could be pretty true. So guys, the first thing I'm looking forward to, and this kind of might seem a little odd, is an Imac refresh. Now, the iMac was refreshed, I believe, in October of last year, and it was totally redesigned. And, I don't expect that it will be a major redesign, but if you look at the MacBook, the white plastic MacBook, and the iMac were refreshed at the same time last year. Well, the white plastic MacBook was just tweaked a little bit. Now it has the same specs as the entry-level MacBook Pro. I expect we might see a little bit of something with the iMac. We might see a little bit more RAM, maybe a little bit bigger hard drives, maybe tweaked processors. I don't expect, guys, it would be a huge overhaul. I imagine the case will be the exact same. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see a few smaller things. Considering that I'm actually looking forward to getting an iMac here before too long, I'm kind of looking forward to this. So if you're interested in an iMac, I would absolutely at a minimum wait, until after WWDC. If they don't announce it, go ahead and buy one, but otherwise you might want to be a little cautious. Another one, the MacBook Air. We've heard the MacBook Air needs to be refreshed and refreshed and refreshed, and I expect that we will finally see it now. The MacBook Air, really, there's not a whole lot of point to it now, guys. It's extremely thin. If you've never seen a MacBook Air, it is really cool how thin it is, but that's about all it has going for it. The MacBook Pro is only slightly thicker, but it's got a better design in my opinion, and it's much cheaper and it's got better specs. So right now the MacBook Air really needs to be upgraded with some Core i3, Core i5, ultra low voltage processors. Maybe some solid state drives that don't cost $10,000 or whatever. I don't know if we'll see a case redesign for it. It is, like I said, guys, very thin. And literally, I think they could keep that case for 10 years if they wanted to. I don't see computers all of a sudden just being way thinner than that. But I do see that we will finally see some sort of upgrade to the MacBook Air. Now the next thing would be the Mac Pro. The Mac Pro, of course, is the big daddy, the big computer, the top of the line Mac you can get, and it needs a refresh pretty bad right now. So I expect we will go ahead and see a multitude of new things. We'll probably see some of Intel's new hexa-core processors, and of course, because the the Mac Pro is pretty powerful and it can run 2 processors. That will be pretty impressive, to see a couple of hexa-core processors. There's a lot of other things, guys. The case design. I like the case design. It's really good, but if you look back, Apple has used that pretty much exact case design for years and years and years now. So it's still good, and it's not like there's anything wrong with it. But I wouldn't be surprised if they tweak it. If they maybe remove the top handles, and maybe they keep it from being giant. I don't know, guys, but I do expect that we will see at least some sort of Mac Pro refresh. I don't know exactly what we will see, but I think we will see something. Now, guys, the last thing would be the iPhone 4, iPhone HD, iPhone 4G. I really still think it's the iPhone HD, but so anyway, guys, obviously we're going to see this, guys. This has been leaked and leaked and leaked and leaked and leaked. No one should be surprised at this point to see it. Let me just go ahead and show you guys. If you don't know what's going on, I'll give you guys a brief refresher of what all we know about it. So of course, we see these prototypes. I'm not joking, actually. We've seen these prototypes on a daily basis since Gizmodo got their hands on one. We've seen the case, we've seen different colors, we've seen the screen, we've seen the full prototypes, we've seen some that work. Guys, it's been ridiculous. About the only thing we actually haven't seen is a normal iPhone 4 that actually runs iPhone OS 4. So if you guys don't know what's going on, it's going to be a new design. The pictures that we've seen, all the pictures, it's a pretty cool design. It's going to be a lot squared off. You know, the current iPhone's very rounded all over the place. It's going to be more of a square, almost a little bit more of an industrial design. I like it a lot, guys. So it's going to be roughly the same size and the footprint. It's going to be a good deal thinner, and the fact that it's, like I said, guys, a lot more squared off, you can really tell that a lot more. It's going to have a much better screen. The screen looks to be about the same size. I believe it's going to be 3.5 inches, maybe give or take a very, very slight amount, but it should be almost the same size screen. But it's going to literally be twice the pixel density. So instead of being 320 by 480, which is what all the current iPhones and iPods have always been, it will be 960 by 640. The reason they did this, guys, I'm almost positive, is that it's going to be very easy for your normal apps to scale up. So when you consider like the iPad, you know, when you run an iPhone app on an iPad, it blows up, but it's kind of course, the iPhone and the iPad are shaped differently, so it's not going to fill up the whole screen. Well, a normal iPhone or iPod Touch app right now will go ahead and work perfectly on the next iPhone because all it has to do is just get bigger. It will fit in the exact same size screen. All the pixels just have to get bigger. So it should be really good for that. Guys, there's a bunch of other things about the case of it. Of course, we've heard Verizon iPhone rumors, although recently, actually just this morning, Verizon was saying we're not getting the iPhone in the immediate future. So, guys, I wouldn't expect to see a Verizon iPhone come out in WWDC. I do expect we probably will see a Verizon iPhone, maybe a little bit further on in the year. Heard a lot of towards like the end of the year. That's where a lot of people have been saying. So we'll have to see about that. Now, guys, the only really thing I can see about the iPhone 4 that would be surprising people would just be the operating system. And of course, we've seen iPhone OS 4. There's been betas out, I believe, around the third or fourth beta. Don't quote me on that, but we've had several betas out already. People have been testing them out. There's not a whole lot that they can surprise us with, but I do think that there will be a few special features. Just like, like when the iPhone 3GS came, they added a couple of things such as a compass and some stuff. I expect we will see a few iPhone 4 specific apps, such as iChat, that works with the front-facing camera on the next iPhone. So guys, the iPhone 4, we know about everything we're going to know about it. I don't expect anybody when Steve Jobs goes, "Here's the next iPhone," everybody's going to go. Everybody will know, but there hopefully will be a few small things. Of course, it runs the Apple A4 CPU. Maybe it's the exact same one from the iPad, we don't know, but that would definitely be, there's all kinds of different things that we could know. Okay, guys, that's all for my WWDC predictions. I see we're going to be getting some updated Macs. We're going to go ahead and get, obviously the next iPhone. And who knows, we might just get maybe an iPod or something else we weren't expecting. That's always a possibility. But yeah, guys, that's basically what I think. So definitely let me know, guys. Are you interested in any of these products? Have you been looking for a new MacBook Air, new MacBook Pro? A Mac Pro. You're looking forward to just the next iPhone? Definitely let me know. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching.